Hello everyone, good morning. I hope all are well. And this is Mortgage Education. Mortgage Education always gives you new thoughts and idea. How do you develop your thinking power and thinking skills, and how do you develop your mindset also. Now, today I'm going to share some important things about English language. What is that? And we know English is language is just like a language, but when we try to speak, then we couldn't speak like a native speaker. Like we couldn't speak like a native speaker. And what is the reason? Like reason is the many things I find out here many days from also practicing. I'm also practicing from now. So if I tell you, I have been practicing this language from 1 years, from one or two, from since 2 years for 2 years, and that's that's also I'm thinking, and I'm thinking. I'm thinking like that native speaker. I also how I can speak this like a native speaker. So this reason is that we know we all have so we what we are doing. We just we just focusing on grammars, but here is not grammars. Grammar is not. You won't say to your grammar rules. First, you have to maintain your grammar rules. Then after a few months later, you have to focus. Your focus will stay. Some of uh, words, not words like this. Also, noun words. I also think before what I think. When I started, though, I also said all time the quotes, stories, and after some days later, when I speak to, when I started to speak so in front of like, other people, then I think one thing is like this, or you have to feel your mind, and you have to read your body and mind are so very, very important for your needs. So English language is so very completed language, English language, so very hospice language, English like this colonial language. This language colonial language. Like also this word is very nice. Now so I'm colonial English language like a colonial language. Why I said these colonial words, why I use these words. English language is made by many countries people. Only not this one country's people they have made. That's why I say every time. English is not any country's mother tongue. English is not any country's mother tongue. Like this, in India we say this Hindi language, and in our country also like this. We are born in Tripura. Like nowadays also I can say some days also America, Germany, and France they are using this language like that mother tongue. After born they speak, and it is the right thing when some children born and if they are father and mothers they can speak English language. His son also can speak fluency in English. His English will develop. But after developing your speaking and like also if it's you we also can speak in Bengali all day after morning also like a native language is my English, not a Bengali language. And if I said to you, oh, you know Bengali good for your living life, for your living life, you are speaking Bengali. But when you will develop, when you will give a teach, then you couldn't speak nothing in Bengali. Because of that, you have no any knowledge, you have no any idea, and why. So many people so they can think now when I go on the stage I can speak many things, but here is not that. We all are people, we are social person, we are all time also we are developing our things, thoughts, what is so going, and like this also after born and like a death we already bought a ticket. But in life how many things you can do better, it is the main uh, our goals, our my your purpose, you might be your purpose, you might have choose some of goals, then we all are people. We try to do good things for us people, which things will be very very like also I am creating something new things, and some of people when I was in my class like this when I was reading in my college, then also I think many people said to the oh read it and you can make something creative. And if I said now what is creative things and what is the matter? But matter means the creative means your knowledge, your ideas will become more strong for others people, for our social people. They can use your idea. Like this also, we have like this watch we are using, and before we couldn't think like that. Before people couldn't use not they used to use this like this watch. Like I'm also using this watch. I'm also using mobile phone, which are things also many people, but we do not think if I can do some creative things and I can live so good way. So this is the reason is that now I'll start you and how can you build up your mindset? How can you build up your English language? Then automatically your English language will grow up. Nobody will give you in this world nothing. Nobody will give you say to you why you are doing this. Activities. No, so I'm practicing this language, and sometimes so when some of my person will say to you something, then you can think some ideas and you can use these quotes. Like this also now, if I say to you some of quotes will helpful for every person when will feel this help. So like as I said here, and the problem everyone like this also when you focus on problem you'll have more problem. When you focus on possibilities you'll have more opportunities. So problem we have problem, you have problem, he has problem, everyone has problem. So how can you solve your problem? I can solve your problem. I can solve your problem. You cannot solve my problem. Only the things I can solve my problem. It is possible. It is possible things when I try to solve your problem, and so more problem will become increase. More problem will grow up. So these things is when I can like this is here. So one thing I found you don't try, you are trying to do something new things, then good things also happening will happen. It's like my just wet. Then you have some problem, I have some problem, everyone has problem, but we cannot solve your problem. All of these things is I can solve my problem. And some of words also too, so I'm thinking these are thinking I have to remember some of words. These are words like this. When somebody will say here also I found out yesterday of like this I watch one video, and in this video so now what is how can you these things also your life like this perspective of your life, perspective of your thinking, perspective of your thinking. Like we are or we some of the people we are using in our like this shorty perspective like this. So oh perspective means also now I am observing to here so highway and it is the it is what is this like that these words like this how can I say this perspective and what is your perspective, what is your perspective now? So I say it here and I can say to you these words is like what you want to be in your, what is your future plan, what is your future plan. If I say to you what is your perspective, how you observing your perspective like this also I'm thinking now. I'm so every day so many books, many stories, many ideas. So I thought and I think every time. So these are perspectives for me, and so I'm also observing and I also said this some days ago, like this, some days ago. So already I said, and perspective means if I said how can I say to you like this? So I'm trying to I am trying to understand to you just to carefully think what is your perspective like this. And the perspective means your vision, your ambition. It is means what you can do in your future. This means is what is your perspective. So my if I tell you my perspective is that this like this also if it's yeah, give example. This example will be it is my painting. What is will be the future in future my painting will be developed and some of people will forget my painting. This is a perspective. So people will understand now. So there and how many times in a day I am practicing and like this sense of perspective means your far vision, your long vision. How many days you can live in this world? It is your perspective. Like, so my perspective. I wouldn't say so, like also if I say you these things is like I am thinking. I am thinking like my perspective is that how many institutions I can open this and what will be like this. Some days ago also I couldn't think nothing, and so I also started this idea. Some ideas. This is. Art and my education like these things mortgage education and this education will give you this education always gives you this education always gives you new thoughts and ideas. I used to say to this and then also I opened there so I joined some of like this art spoken English and art means also one of education. If I can join this art with art like spoken English then it will be better for we are people we are think our thinking is very good because of that. Oh, we all also think how can he do it is not matter you think and he can do it is in his way but your thinking is that if you learn if you can think like and you can do some good ideas and good ideas will be very helpful for you. I'm also thinking I'm also social person. That's why so I'm doing these activities. No matter I don't know. No matter other people what they will say, it is not matter. Just to you try to open your thinking and you try to share to other people. Oh, now so I am doing these things. Okay, now another thing is very good, very I also very good. Then your thinking will be very big and much more better than me and your thinking will be growth. Like also one of person also said some days ago, he phoned me and he said, "Oh, you are open this out and spoken this actress is so very good. This actress is so very attractive. Like also I know this language, English language also know, and nobody understand in this world. They are also learning English medium school. They are also admitted English medium schools, but they couldn't speak this. They couldn't understand what is the matter is that, but why I cannot speak and what will say. It is not meant as he will say to in his books, but every day you have to do practice from your books. Your books helpful. Your books help to you for learning for knowing things. You can know some words, you can think like this, and these things also when you will apply in your life. This is also now when you will apply then you can think you are doing something. So learning also we learn from other people. After learning what we have to do, we don't know what like this. So this point is very nice. So this point come in my mind. But like this, so when I start making video, after when I start making video, but we do not understand what I have to do, what I think like this also. We also we can arise some person and they can and they will speak to me and some question. These are questions I will give you understand to them. Because of that I can say to you, like also conversation video. It may be some conversation and talking to each other. This type of this type of activities you can do, but we don't know. These are very very important things. Like so, I can say some of person, oh, you can come with me and I will give you answer. Or also I am doing this practice. So English language also now. So I said after knowing, and we are trying to get like this mark. We are trying to chase, chase to mark. We all time we chase to. We are all time chase to mark, but mark is not the everything. When we apply in our life, then your friends is so very good and easy. Like so, I also know. I also every day have so many videos. Also, I watch, but after watching how can I apply, how can I say these are words very very important for us, which are words very very important for us now from nowadays. So I am thinking like me no, and my voice also coming to out, and a few days ago I couldn't think nothing also. And some of important things is that which are words daily activities, daily activities words you can speak, and these are words very, very important. But like this also now, so I'm here also. um, I'm when I speak here, and when some people come in front of me, and I use some of which are words I know very good. I know very well. These are words I use. There's so sometimes also one of boy seated on their track, and so I said before like this in front of him. When you focus on problem, you'll have more problem. When you focus on possibilities, you'll have more opportunities. So more opportunities will come to you when you think. Then if you do not think, these are opportunities won't come to you all the time. So we are saying to others people now also a problem, but we cannot share our problem to others people. This is the thing. This is the main reason. Main reason is that also sometimes also I had gone to here and there, but because now my mind always on work. That's why also. And I also think like drinking is very very harmful things. When we take drink, then we couldn't think another thing. This is, but it is also our habitual things. Also, sometimes I go here and there, and some of my older people in my, if you think, in my older surrounding people, they are thinking, they are also doing these activities, and also I have to go. I have to share with them, and I have to share with them. Like I have to go with them, and they will say to you, "Yo, what will you ring? Why?" And what will say? Your answer will be like that. Also, oh, I can think. Also, I can do these things. Also, now also I am working because of that. Yesterday also I think one of video I made. This video also I said many things, many words also I use in this my video. But now today also I am thinking like me, which are sentences will come. I don't know which are sentences that like this. Also I am thinking in front of many people. I'm speaking some of interesting topics. That, so I'm imagining. I am imagining like this. That's I am. Uh, uh, like I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking in front of me. So many people they are sitting in front of me, and also I am saying to them. Okay, now, so my dear friends, all of you, my opinion is that this is Mortgage Education, and Education always gives you new thoughts and idea. It is not matter how can, but also some days ago, also yesterday, also I did some activities, I did some of experiment, and I applied 3 or 5 students, and I said, okay, now if I said to you, just you think, if I said to you, uh, if I say to you, you want to become a speaker, good speaker, you want to become, and what is your wish? Like somebody says, "So, sir, I want to become a good English speaker." Then what will get the answer? And I said to him, "Oh, okay, you can, you don't like this. You cannot, like not have, you don't try to read." Reading is not good because of you won't understand reading, but you are thinking that reading is so boring, boring things. Okay, now so you think reading is boring things. Okay, and I will give you another idea. You sit, and how many times you can sit on the chair, how many times? But also you just set up your mind 1 or 2 hours. You can sit in a chair, like 2 hours. Then it means your desires so become powerful. Now, if I say to you just to sit, I also, and when I was in college, I also in a place on the under the tree. I also 1.5 hour, like this 1 and 2 hours I would practice like this sitting practices means your patience will become more strong. How many times your like this your patience, your thinking, you can think so many things in at the moment, and in that moment you can think many things, and many things will come to in your mind. So my dear, my friends, only just this thing also, if I said you just to sit on a seat, and how many times you can sit without uh, without any types of work, just to sit, and it is means your desire will become more powerful. How many times? And you can think on your way like this. So the another things I will say to you now, I will give you one book. You have 2 hours, and in 2 hours how many pages you can mark? Just you don't read, you need not read, just you mark this and you underline this, or all line, and how many times you can do these activities, and after some days later your passion will become more strong and stronger. Then your some of your brain also will work. But we are thinking we have passion, but we have no any passion, we have no any ideas, we have no any think and thought in my no, in my brain. You have to do these activities. After doing these activities you can think your own way. Nobody in this world, nobody, and in our surrounding life so many problems so we are facing. We are faced every day. So many problems. We couldn't think in my way. All our things also already happen, already spread out in my surrounding life. I don't know. And how can I solve? How can I remove these are my problem obstacles? And if you want to try to do something, so we get from our parents, something also we get from our parents, something we get from our relatives, we can get our from some friends, and but these are things you have to remove. After removing, your mind will work like you. Then also when I started making videos, so I say to my wife, "Oh, will you go with me?" And I will make video. Then so my wife would come to me, and I would say to him, now I would say to her, now you can go after me. You can go before me. So then so I would make a video. So now today so I have come here alone, but if I do not do these works alone, and how can I think alone, how can I do my things approval into this world? So world is like this world is moving around like this. Sun also helping to him to eat. Sun also helping to it for moving also hitting. So that's why also we are getting from our everything from the sun, but we do not understand. But we are thinking we are alone, but you are not alone. Sun also here and water also here. Then we just you have to do take these words, and after refreshing you can drink water like this also. In these worlds everything, everything is uh, stock for you, everything stock for you, and which things you need you just you have to choose which things you need and which things you can do. And for after doing you can you can invent some of things for others people. Because of that, when some of there was no another person in this world, then we also we have taken like this, we would have taken all of these things from the nature. But also nowadays also people are increasing in our society, and they are needable things, they have no time, and that's why also we are trying to think like that, which are important things they can use my product, my thing. This is the main things, main idea, and that's in that that's because of that we can do. And probably so many people, and so what they are thinking like that. I also given here so many interesting words, and before what we would do, it is not matter now. Nowadays also you have to change your mindset now. So I'm also thinking like before our grandparents and elder person, they always would do like this, what they would do to like, oh, they always used to say to us, so, oh, I can say, I can say, oh, when I will use these are words, I know. Knowing this is the grammar is not this matter. Matter is that when you will say something new words, when you will do some of new things, then with your ideas and which are things will be helpful for you. This is the things is my dear friends. Every time you have to do things your own way. No matter, nobody will give you nothing in this world, and you have to do that. Then and now today also I think one of ideas also come. And why we did not get success? What is the reason? The reason is that why we didn't get success like this, why we couldn't get success, because of that our fear, our hesitation, our shyness. These are things also, our fearness, our shyness, our hesitation. These three things is very dangerous. These three things always eat our good sense. They always these are the three friends. They are very dangerous things. You have to remove from your friends like this, shyness and hesitation. Shyness, hesitation, and also I said for this shyness, hesitation. What is it now? So I forgot these words. Shyness, hesitation, and fearness. Like this, so fearness means also, and somebody says, "Sir, I don't any fear." Like also, I said, you have some fear. That's why you couldn't think nothing. So, what is your fears and why you are fearing? Why you are scared? Like this is a fear, scare, and why you are fear. Then what will be your answer? So fearness is very dangerous. Like this, sometimes also we cannot go alone here and there. Because of that, our surrounding life is so very dangerous. There are people all time so moving here and there, and how they can get easily some big things, how they can reach without words. And these are things is fearness, and they will steal you everything when you go. So in our countries, people, so they're very dangerous thing. Because of that, that's only this money is not fear, will solve your problem. Because of that, when you will try to think another things for other people, then you have to do think more high power, high resolution, and high resolution will give you lots of money. This is the thing. So when I say no, yesterday when I wake up in this morning, I also think, what can I say? So I also said some of words, mind and body. Mind always gives us message, and when you think good things, and then you into mind also will think mind also will mind also can think good things for like you what you are thinking. Then when you will think like this, negative things and other things, so mind also work like you what you are thinking. So thinking is everything. And I have read so many books. In these books, all are great persons. They all are already they spoke in this book. So everything is possible when your mind will say, oh, I can do this, and everything is possible. And which things is not possible, when you will say, so I will have my thing is so very I am also nowadays also I am thinking so very high resolution, high power, and I am also thinking like this. So why not I can do, why not you can do? These are things how many people can think like me. It is not the matter. Matter is that what and why, and how can I think like me, and what can I do in my life. These are the things. Also before, so I couldn't speak, I couldn't learn, I couldn't think nothing also now. So when I started this learning English language, there's so many books I also read already. Now also today, so I'm thinking how many in a day, if I get some more time, then in a day I can read one book. I can finish one book 200 pages. Like so, in 10 hours, 5 hours, we already every day we lost our time 1 2 hours on our mobile, on Facebook, YouTube. That's not so. We are losing our time. No matter what people say to you, it is not matter. Matters that how can you sing with your pronunciation, your ideas. Some will say what I am thinking. My thing is that, so I'm not a madman, and some will say, oh, he's a madman. No, he's not a madman. Your thinking is like you can say some of you can think like me. You can think like me. No, you can speak like me. No, and only these things you can develop your own way now. So before, if I can say to you, okay, it is your good sense, good relation, good relation, good idea, and good things, good. And so in our, so there are so many people. Thanks. How many people you can get? It is not matter how and how many people. Um, with these people, how many people you can make relation? It is the when money will come. So here is not the answer. I'm not think. I'm just thinking now that time. Also, what you will do for other people? What is it for? Like also you think like also you have to find out some problems. Which are problems like this we are facing in our country? All this all our people what they are thinking, and how can solve their problem. You cannot solve, you just try to think like some of idea, and this idea will be very helpful for other people. Other people they can use this idea, and they can use these tools, and they can work with this, and then they will get money. So money making is our, it is not our things. This is another things. And so when you will make a sum of idea, then money will come to in your life. So our so many monk in our society, they already said these are words, but here is not, it is not the right words. I used to say to you, like so many people you can make relation. It is not the solution of your idea. My solution will say to you this things is, and I'm so trying to think like other people and be before. So I would say always like. Do good for others, it will come back unexpected ways. And one thing is very nice, and I always say, and don't focus on your problem, only this first focus on your problem. No, nobody will solve your problem, only this we are doing to like this also now. So I also think, my dear friends, every time I can come here, also work so very nicely. Also, I can think, low, this is my space, this is my world, this is my class, this is my everything. Also get breath refreshment. So then, and then after if I do not make a video, if I do not make video, if I don't make video, then so my mind so work not, so my mind is work fall down, and after a few minutes later, so I think, oh my, I'm not getting motivation. Also this and my all our body will boost after, like, so I get some of like this energy. There is also one thing. So what you will think, then that like this is your thing will work like you. So my dear friends, and I will say to you one thing is, when I like you you and me, and what is the difference of you and me, and why not we think like that, and what is the reason, like, so I'm saying to you, English language is so very complicated in the first language, colonial language. This also I yesterday also I try to remember, like also colonial language. When we think and sound is letter, so we couldn't think, like we couldn't remember or think. But these things is like after like so many words, I am trying to remember these things. Remember things is, when you will like this, when you will take some of drinks, then it will be all are finished, because of drinking time you couldn't think nothing. Also our brain also not will work like that. So only these things also you have to do, take like a one and two. With this another is not the good beginning, because of our mind will goes down. Like also, if I said to you only these things, and so for 3 hours, and we are reading for one day, for one day long time. Also we try to drink. But here is not the here is not because our family, our surrounding life, they couldn't understand, because of that we made and they are destroyed. We made, they are destroyed. They will destroy, like this. So I make a some of idea, I made some of things, and they will destroy. Okay, it is that they are matter. And now so okay, and first you I couldn't understand, because of that I have to need my body, I need some my what is this, my body also needs some of things. That's why so I couldn't say nothing with them, because of that in our society, in our everything, our surrounding life is going is like that way. But we cannot change. Also I can change, like so I am trying to changing with education. Education is so very powerful weapon, which can use, which can be used, which can use in our life, in our surrounding life, what you want to do. Then also, then after a few years, few times later, few years later, then you will think also I also changed something. And yes, also I'm also thinking today is Saturday, and Saturday is 14. If it may possible, I can go in this exhibition like this after 8 o'clock, and so I will come from here. Then, if it may be possible, I can go there. But okay, just I'll go. And another, I couldn't say nothing, because of that they are skilling, their power is so very high full, and they are very high resolution purpose. They are very high personality person. I couldn't say nothing. So like I couldn't understand your activities. I couldn't understand your thinking. What you are doing. What is your ambition? Like this, if I said you, what is your perspective? This perspective of the painting, you can say some words, and what is your perspective, what you are saying. So these things is like it may be this words is very fantastic words. So I find out to do, so I will use these are words, like also many things, many words. So we know but I couldn't remember these are words at a time. When my mind, my thing will goes on these topics, then so I can capture some words. These are words will say to me. Some days ago, also I think like that. So now when I think, when I couldn't think and like me, then so my mind is not work like me and what I am thinking. So my dear friends, area you can think nothing, you can think nothing without thinking you can do. It is the matter that also I you can say like also I am creating my passion and how does this not means one of the words also Bruce Lee said and Einstein also said if you want to be happy like this you choose a hard work. With these hard works you can live with this hard work, then this hard works will give you pleasant. This hard work will give you pleasant. This hard work will give you peace, and this hard work will make your mind peaceful mind. Also now, so then you will get. So I also think like that. So yes, also I couldn't say nothing today. Also I'm thinking like me. It is the matters. Now, so I'll say to you, my dear friends, some of course I'll say to you. Today, also I thought some of idea these are idea will be very nice and interesting. So this idea means also when I try to speak in front of other people like this, and they will say to you, oh, it is spoken English means they won't understand the spoken means. And in this world so many ideas, so more many people they apply, but they cannot success. They cannot success because of the some days later. So they leave out these things also. What are the main things? So now many students so come in my institute and my education center, and I said, oh, first you have to read. After reading, you can make some words. You can make some sentences. What I am saying, it is not matter. Matters that you think what you are thinking, what you are doing. It is things. And so many people so would say to me, I'm so doing some mistake. Okay, then so I do mistake. Without mistake, I couldn't learn nothing. Because of that, I know one thing is after a few years later, my mistake will be my experience. It is the main thing. No. Also, I'm thinking my mistake will be my like also. And from today, I'm also thinking now. So my first shock here, and so I'm so saying every time when learn to speak English language, then you will understand what is going on in your brain, mind. Everything will go. That is the right way. Nobody will stop to you. You cannot. Nobody will stop to you. You cannot do this, and I'm not doing the harmful work for others people. I'm just developing my skills, my words, my sentences. I do every day. I come here, so I try to speak many things, and which are things will be important for others people. They can get. So I'm doing these activities, and when I do these activities, then I can feel so very good, and high resolutions feeling come into my mind. So everything is possible when you. Nothing is possible when you will do nothing. So everything is possible when you will think, and when you will try to solve your problem, then everything is possible. So everything is easy when you are busy, but nothing is easy when you are lazy. There are so 3 person, they are so running, and I am so thinking, oh, they are actors, they are doing their activities. I'm doing my activities. These things, but they do not understand this how they are working and why. Nobody will say to you, you learn this English language. In this English language, your success will like this behind your success. In this language, without language, you cannot think nothing. You cannot think nothing, and behind this language, your success behind like this also. Your success is hidden behind this language. Your success hidden behind this language you don't know, my friends. And I will say to you, do good for others, it will come back unanswered to you, not matter what you are doing and what will you. So there is only the things you can say like this: solve your problem, not others problem. You just first you solve. And also say, remember this: success, your success behind English language. Your success hidden. Your success is hidden. Your success is hidden behind English language.